Good speakers are not only good with fluency, but they are good with hard work, determination, consistency, and they always pay attention to right methods. Above all, listening. Hello, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me again. And I would like to mention specifically that many of you have been commenting with prayers and wishes since the time I posted my previous video regarding my health condition. Yes, I'm getting better. Yesterday also I received 2-3 emails asking why I'm not posting videos. So thanks a lot for all your wishes and prayers. And when unknown people pray for you from some other part of the country, it's really miraculous. It heals and it cures the heart and the health. Thank you so much. It's my honor. So here I just want to convey how people care for each other. When there are people who don't care, we have got people who are genuine and who care and who really wish good for the others. So that is the power of the universe. I don't want to call it positivity, but it's more of goodness, right? Okay, so I hope you all are doing great, and I haven't posted since long, but still I'm going to be consistent from this week, hopefully. Thanks a lot for your prayers again. So coming to today's video, it's all about patience, listening, and the right methods of learning, because many of you are really concerned about the right methods when it comes to language, when it comes to mental health also. So as I always tell you, this is not only concerned with language, for anything. So when you listen to good speakers, you feel, oh, they're very good with fluency. Of course, vocabulary is there. They're good with sentence formation. They're able to convey their thoughts properly. Right? Whenever you see a good speaker, you feel that way. All of us feel that way. But did you know that they are good not only with fluency, they are working hard. There is no end to being good when it comes to speaking and language learning. So they are good with fluency, they are determined, they learn something every day, they are persistent, and also they pay attention to right methods. And they are never hesitant in unlearning and relearning. That is a success of good speakers, because speaking is not just conveying something in the English language. There are people who can speak flawless English, but doesn't mean that they are good communicators. You need words, you need ideas, you need some experience also to speak from the heart. That is very important. Qualification has got no relation to such things. Your degree, your rank. Because I have seen a lot of, I'm not underrating anyone, I'm not making a comment. There are people who are good with academics, who score very good marks in language. But that has no connection with ideas, it has no connection with what they speak, how they speak, or how people can relate with them. Communication skill is totally different, it's a skill. Even if you get qualified, there are certain things that you have to get from the practical side of life. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm trying to convey. So let's take a look at some of the points that you need to keep in mind. It's very important to pay attention. Paying attention is not just grasping some words and understanding what is being told or conveyed. I'm going to make it really slow for you. But patience and listening is very important. And along with that comes speaking and practice and consistency. See, the first thing that you should realize, at least by now, is you have decided to become a learner. A language learner. So when you have decided something, why do you do that? Why do you decide something for yourself? To add quality to your life. Yeah, so it's not necessary that you have to study everything when you're a child. No, some people get the opportunity, some people get the chance, some people don't make use of the opportunity, whatever it is. When you have decided to become a learner, you should be patient. You should have patience to listen and work on the right methods. So you have to make use of active learning methods. You cannot say, I tried all the methods in this world and nothing is working. How can you give up so easily? It's not even about giving up. It's more about working effectively for some time. So suppose you feel that you have tried different methods, you have enrolled for different coaching or spoken English classes or whatever you're trying to develop in your life. Still, if you feel it's not working, your method is wrong. Okay? Either the way you work is wrong, or the methods given to you, the guidance given is wrong. So you have to distinguish, you have to find out. So distinguishing, differentiating, and then deciding for yourself is important. And patience is very important along with determination. Okay? The next point. So when you decide to add quality to your life, why do you doubt that? Why do you doubt yourself? I have been trying, it's not working. What should I do? So there you're contemplating on the wrong methods perhaps. So when you know that something is going wrong, your intuition is correct. Probably most of the time it's correct. Then why don't you change your route? You know that something is not working. So changing route could be like paying attention for a long period of time, listening for more number of hours. Because when you listen to something for a longer period of time, there are a lot of things happening. Invest time. Invest quality time. Now, developing vocabulary, working on the words is something else. I mean, it comes with language, but you have to take extra effort for that. And that will definitely have a method. Did you understand? Everything will not happen in one go. Today we are living in this world that's fast. Okay? We are not made of steel and microchips. Every minute the world is changing. Technology is developing. We know that. I don't have to tell you that again and again. But your brain, your body is not made of microchip. As the world changes, your body is not changing. I mean, the make is not changing. Okay, maybe I'm not trying to tell you that you shouldn't run with the flow of the world. You need to run, but at the same time, remember you're made of flesh and blood. So some people require more time. Some people require different methods. Some people just require the basic methods. Even if they don't have the basics, some people grasp very fast. That could be because of multiple reasons. And we cannot say that one learner is different or one learner is better. See, today we are living in this age where first rank holders and second rank holders are no longer judged or always thought that they are the best in the society, they know everything. Of course, it's an achievement, but that has no connection with the world or the life that you live. Okay? Achievement, success, being happy in life, everything is different, has no connection with the academics or the certificates and the qualification that you have. But what I'm trying to tell you is the quality that you add to your life is always in your hands. Investing time. Okay? You must have heard of these 4 methods, all these 4 methods. I've mentioned about it: listening, speaking, reading, writing. This is not applicable only to the English language. When you want to develop skills, I'm not speaking about just spoken. For example, when you have to learn German to go to Germany, of course you enroll yourself in a spoken German class, but there you're taught to speak German. That is like the basics are taught so that you can converse and communicate with the people without any difficulty, and then you work on it. When you go to the place, you communicate more and you learn from your mistakes, you learn from the people around you. Now, these are the basics that you get in spoken language classes. And you have to work on all the 4 parts, the facets of language learning simultaneously. There are people who tell me I'm very good with writing, but I'm very bad with speaking. See, when you write, you have more time. Maybe you're making the same mistake, but you feel you're not making any mistake because you have more time, you can think and you can frame sentences. Probably you're making mistakes there also. But when it comes to speaking, you feel that you're making mistake from the beginning because you're not getting the words. Getting the words, getting the idea, coordinating the thoughts and structure, it is not very difficult. If you have practice, you can do it. And if you invest some time, I think you can always do it very easily. Okay, so some of you tell me you're a very good speaker, you're speaking with fluency. It's not only because of the English language. When you have thoughts in your mind, when you read, when you experience a little bit of life also, I think you will have different agenda, you will have different thoughts, ideas, enlightenment. Okay, so when you write it down in your journal also, it becomes a different experience. The next point, see, the spellings are very important. When you look at a word, You may feel, oh, spellings are only for school children. Why are we trained in spellings as a school child? Because that's the kind of connection or the bond you develop with a language. Today we have got different types of apps that helps you with spellings and grammar. I'm not telling that all these apps are bad. Today we have got apps that helps you with speech. Suppose you have to prepare a speech, you have apps that helps you with the content. You just have to give the topic or what you want and it's ready made. See, I'm not telling all these apps are bad. It is only to help you to make life easier. But you should have the basic knowledge. You cannot just take something that's given to you. It's like a robo. Okay, don't you think it's an asset to always have knowledge, to know whether it is right or wrong, to cross-check? Yeah, so having the skill and having the knowledge is always an asset when it comes to a human being. See, tomorrow you may not have to even drive on the road. You don't have to take the effort. Maybe after 10 years or 20 years now itself, that's the case, where you just sit inside the car and it drives on its own. It is happening now. But don't you think knowing to drive or learning to drive is also a kind of skill? It is an asset. So knowing something in life is very important. Apps are there to make your life easier. Suppose you have to submit tomorrow. You don't have time to sit and think and create the content. You have to give a speech. And you were told about the speech only at 10 o'clock in the night. You can make use of the app and decide what to say, filter it, and then learn the speech if you want. But when you know that this is what is to be told, when you know that this is correct, when you are able to filter things in the proper way, I think that gives you more confidence. That helps you in improvisation. It gives you a different enriching experience. Okay. By the way, many people were asking me to speak about social media. I'll do that in the next. Okay. So there are a lot of people working on different methods. Now we were speaking about different methods. People easily get frustrated. They will enroll for some spoken English class or they will not take extra time. See, one thing I'm trying to tell you is as a trainer, you need to invest some time after the course, before the course, because that's the me time that you have for yourself. You learn something from a center or from a guide or from an expert. You have to invest time to practice. That's very important. But some people get so frustrated in life, they try to learn something in life that they easily give up. So after giving up, they try to find fault. Because there are a lot of emails saying, the emails that reach me say that I've been trying to learn a language, but my friends discourage me, my family members discourage me. There are possibilities that they have been trying the same thing for a long period of time. It didn't work for them because maybe they didn't have the determination or they didn't get the right guidance or because of some other valid or invalid reason, I don't know. But you should try your best. Okay, don't give up easily. And finding fault, abusing, using the language for wrong purpose and saying, I've tried this for 10 years. What are you doing now? It's not going to help. Discouragement, such kind of things happen in this world. You don't have to give years to such things. When you have decided to add quality to your life, just focus on that. Take the right suggestions. Filter the suggestions. So when it's like that, you need to filter. Filtration process is very important. And such people always become ambitious in a negative way. Having aspirations and dreams, it's good. It's really good. Setting goals is good. But when people give up, they get frustrated and use language for all the wrong purpose. We can see that on social media. There are people with very good language skills who use language for the worst purpose. So when it comes to learning also, you'll be given a lot of methods. In the market is flooded with a lot of methods. You have to filter and take the right one. Some of them don't work. I can tell you openly that some of the methods are just for marketing purpose. It's just for marketing purpose where there are creators saying that this particular method is wrong or you have seen a lot of apps working on this. What are they doing? No. Different methods are there and we need to really see which one works because psychology and language is directly connected. And the methods that you work on is very important and just having some vocabulary and phrases and knowing some idioms will not make you an expert in any language. There is much more than that. Okay, so I hope that all these points are clear. What you have to always keep in mind is when you reach success, there'll be people to criticize you. Suppose you fail, then also people will criticize you, but they will just pass some comments and walk away because you have failed. They feel that, oh, you have failed, you will not rise up. But when you are nearing success, people will be taking a note of the way you live, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. Maybe you'll be suffering at the back. Maybe you have a lot of stitches and stabs at the back, but still the way you carry yourself, that's not pretension, but the way you find hope in life. That is something that inspires. Even you can do that. It inspires people around you. What I'm trying to tell you is that is when people take a note of you. You are in the limelight. Without your knowledge, you will be in the limelight. You may have the bad and good in you, just like me and you. We all are imperfect. But you will have a conscience that pricks. You can never run away from the conscience. You may run away for the moment. You may escape and you may prove or show that you have won. But conscience, the universe, the goodness, the powerful universe, I'm not speaking about any faith or religion, that is something that will catch you. Karma, we call it karma, or different names, we attribute it with different names. Okay, I hope you understand, and thank you so much for staying with me.